Hello YouTube, this is that guy 781, and I decided to do a update video. And the update video is going to be on my wife's gun, which is the Walther P22 safety check. Nothing in the mag. Just going to drop that hammer. Safety's on. No one in that position. Well, in that area. All right. First of all, I want to say this gun absolutely rocks. Thinking about getting one for myself. I guess it's still kind of my gun because, we're married and, I bought it. But, you know what I'm saying. But I think I might want to get one for myself. But the gun is actually pretty dang awesome. I'm very satisfied with this gun. Little story. Everyone would be like, shoot CCIs only through the Walther because it's the only thing that'll cycle properly in it. So that's what I did. But then I started to be hard-headed and I wanted to experiment. So I tried to use some Winchester Super X's, hollow points and round nose. Functioned flawlessly through the gun. No failure to feeds, no failure to ejects, no jams, anything. Then I decided to take it a step higher. I've started using the bulk stuff. And I don't know if you guys have seen these 22s, but unlike, actually I think I might have one floating around in here. Thought I saw one earlier. But these are, the kind of waxy, not so pretty tipped bullets, as opposed to here's a Winchester Super X. You see how that's got that copper color? And it's actually, you're not going to scratch the finish and stuff off that. This is practically like wax. I can chip out my fingernail if I tried. So, give me an idea. And this gun was feeding everything that we bit through it. So, I'm very satisfied with it. And it cost me all but like $340. And my wife loves it too. And the only issue I did have, because, everything that glitters ain't gold. So, the only issue I had was the magazine. The issue I had with the actual magazine is that it was my error. I'll give it partly to my error, but I don't think it's something that's acceptable either. As I was feeding the magazine, I guess I pulled it down too far. As you guys can see, this has the little follower, assister, loader. So I pulled that down. I guess I pulled it down too far, and it had like 4 or 5 rounds just bunched up in there. Some were straight, some were diagonal, some were upside down, and it wasn't pretty. This mag is very dirty. Look at that. Dirty this mag still is. I haven't cleaned the gun. I'm seeing how far I can get it without cleaning it. But that was the only issue. Other than that, the gun was fine. Worked flawlessly. I highly recommend it. One thing I did notice that was kind of weird, and it just may be between me and my wife, but when I shoot the gun, I had to adjust the sights one way. And the way I adjusted them, they worked great for me. But after my wife grabbed the gun, I told her it was dialed in, I adjusted the sights. It's accurate. You should be able to shoot it accurately now. It wasn't accurate for her. So I let her hold my multi-tool. I let her adjust the sights herself as she was shooting. The way she adjusted them, they were really accurate for her. But they weren't accurate for me. So it was kind of weird. But I guess, everyone's clearly very different when it comes to sighting in handguns, I guess. Or maybe it's, the whole dominant eye and whatnot, but interesting, but not too interesting. I don't want to bore you guys with that type of stuff. But long story short, the gun works fine. I highly recommend. Everyone that says they've had trouble with it, I don't know what it is. I haven't experienced it. Only thing I can think of is that, maybe that was the old Walther P22s, but this one was purchased this year. Purchased actually less than I don't know, like 4 months ago, maybe? I don't even think it was 4 months ago. It was purchased recently. It wasn't purchased too long ago. So, and I believe this was made this year as well, so it's one of the newer ones. And this gun does feel good at hand. Even though it's like small and the grip is small, I can adjust the back strap when I'm not, because it's my wife's gun and she's comfortable with it. But it feels good in hand, even with that grip. So, it's very natural pointing gun too. So, anyway, this is that guy 781 and the update of the Walther P22. Reliable it is. And, oh, one other thing I almost forgot. This is my target towards the end of the shoot. I was still trying to adjust it a little bit, but I got it in a really good group, in my opinion, because I'm not the best shot. I know some of you guys will be like, that's not a good group. You should have a half-inch group at 50 yards. But, you know, I'm not that great. So, I'm like average shooter at best. I was happy with that group. And this is like, you can tell it's a few magazines. That's maybe 40, 50 rounds. So, yeah, that's a lot of shooting there. But very accurate group for what I did at about 10, 12 yards maybe. And I also want to mention, when I say this thing is accurate and reliable, it's accurate as you can adjust the sights for your taste. And this is a 350 round box of 22. And we have maybe 50 to 75 left. And that's of this. And we also shot 200 round packs of Winchester Super X and 150 round pack of CCI through this same gun in one day with no issue. So for all those who didn't like and said it didn't work for them, I'm sorry for your experience, but it works for me and my wife. And so this will be that guy 781 signing out. Please be sure to subscribe for more videos, gun reviews and whatnot. And as usual, you guys always be safe out there.